From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
Pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Jose Barrios. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Out front, rip foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. That one's in there. 0-1.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Crawford, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2013. Barrios, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho moving under this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back now in Toronto. And today's starter, Bryce Miller.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
And now the shortstop,
Bo Bichette. For Toronto, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that got away from him.
He's got first.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading off for
Here's
the Jays,
Andres Jimenez.
second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bichette on at first, nobody out.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike two. And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective.
Batting third.
Here's Vladimir
First
Guerrero
baseman,
Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Smash to the left side. Over to Polanco. They get one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing doing for Toronto in the first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. Back here at Rogers Center, and now Cal Raleigh. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Berrios back to work.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
The 0-2. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. You got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
And that misses. And it's 2-0. And another ball.
3 balls, no strike.
Upstairs outside, that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk. And that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Randy Arozarena at the plate and takes high there. And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one just missing inside, and the count's full.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Runner on the goal. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Mariners leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
There's the swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
George Springer, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. That one felt good. His 4th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
2 down, bases empty. And here is Alejandro Kirk. Cut on and lifted in the air. Canzone. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one lifted to left. Santander settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away.
Batting 9th, second baseman,
the batter now, Jorge Polanco. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 out, bases empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the lineup flips over. Victor Robles digs in now, and that drops in for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Polanco coming around third. He scores to tie it up, and it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And that one is lifted in the air. And George makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Donovan Solano.
Here's Donovan Solano. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Runner takes off. And a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
for
DH,
Toronto,
Ernie Clement.
designated hitter, Ernie Clement.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Foul ball there. Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting
Justin
ninth,
Harris
third
getting
baseman,
ready to hit.
Justin Harris.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Pitch
1-1.
misses, and it's 1-1. Tied up here in the early going. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Bichette stands in now, looks at that one inside. Man at first, 1 away. Pickoff throw. Harris dives back in safely. That one out to right. Robles on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Andres Jimenez. His first at bat was a strikeout. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
In the air, left field, down the line. A Rosarena on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Outside low. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Runner on the go. And it remains 2-2.
The count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And that skips in the dirt. Raleigh in his 4th year, 28 years old. And he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And another ball. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luke Raley will hit next. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
2 down.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the DH, Austin Shenton, went down on strikes his first time through. On the corner for a strike, 0-1. On the ground to third, Harris. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Flying to left his first time. And a foul ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And that one sliced foul. Lifted in the air out to left. Reaches but can't make the grab. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on
Up next
and 2
for
out.
Seattle, second baseman Jorge
Now a chance
Polanco.
for Jorge Polanco. Doubled his first time up. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0. Ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked.
2 balls, no strikes.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's off the
Fastball
plate.
is outside.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
So the batting order turns over. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Tosses to first. That ends the inning. And they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Bottom 4, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
First baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
There's a strike. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A solo shot. His 4th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 2-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next offering is down low. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's George Springer. And there's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Here comes a pitch. Tap foul at the plate. Santander stands at second with no outs.
One ball, two strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Just off the inside edge. Runner at second here, one gone. Swings through that one for strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now batting.
Now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. Fly to center his first time. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ernie Clement.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next is the designated hitter, Ernie Clement. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now the third baseman, Dustin Harris. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Two outs. On right side, and it's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off
pitcher's
Seattle,
duel so
shortstop
far. Here's how the
J.P.
starters have
Crawford.
performed up to this point. Berrios back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And that one inside, and it hit him. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh, 1 for 2. First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that is out of play. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Solano stands at first with 1 out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners.
Luke Raley.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fought off foul.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Got him swinging with number 9 for him in this game. 9. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jimenez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A massive home run. His 2nd of the year. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Bryce Miller won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
Seattle.
pitcher now, Trent Thornton.
Number 46.
Still pretty early in the ball game,
Trent
so this
Thornton.
bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And the first offering is not close. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. And Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And there's a foul ball. And that one fouled off. And he chases that one. And that ends the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. One and two now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2. The next offering misses. 3-2 now. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Yeah, the batter now, Dominic Canzone. That's in there. Strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Jimenez. Boots it.
Safe.
Now batting.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball
Polanco.
a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And misses inside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Jimenez. They take the force out, 3rd out. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's George Springer to start it off.
Fielder, George Springer.
Hit on the ground to short. Crawford. In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Springer.
Now batting.
So digging in,
Fielder,
Dalton Varsho. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back, and it hits the fence. The throw into second.
Now batting.
And now the catcher comes up to him.
Alejandro
Kirk. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
The 0-1. On the ground. Oh, great stop. From his backside, there's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs. Welcome back as
Leading
we take a look at their
Seattle,
upcoming
right
schedule.
fielder Victor Robles. Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan Burr.
Well, the best relievers love the
Burr.
opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. Guerrero takes it himself. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Crawford in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pick. Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. Burr, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Gets down, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Mariners lead 1. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching for
We're
Seattle.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
52.
7th. Colin Snyder.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ernie Clement.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Dustin Harris. He's 2 for 2. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throw back in quickly First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
First and second, no outs. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's a hit. The run comes in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Base hit, 1 run is in. The throw home. But it's offline. He will score. And the lead is up to 5.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes a skipper out of the dugout. And
Pitching for
new
Seattle.
pitcher for the Mariners, Gregory Santos.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. That's to third. Solano. Over to Polanco. They get 1. Relay to first. Double play.
Now batting left
2 down,
fielder,
base is empty.
Anthony
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter,
Santander.
Anthony Santander. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Ball 1's the count.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So runner at second, 2 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 9-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Varsho, the next to hit, takes outside. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Ends the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle, so it would sound like a motorcycle.
Now batting,
Probably
left fielder,
ruined
Randy
some good cards
Arozarena.
back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Ball, catch inside.
Next pitch inside, and the count even 1-1. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk
Now
by
batting,
me. Anyway.
designated hitter, Austin Shinton.
So a man at first. Austin Shinton, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off. That one misses. Ball 1.
1-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of
Now
attack for
batting,
him tonight. I
the
mean,
center
finding
fielder,
all the
Dominic
holes in his
Pinzon.
swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 8th. And
Leading
here's the
off
catcher,
for
Alejandro
Toronto.
Kirk.
Catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Santos back to work. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he
0-1's the count.
sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
On a line out towards center. Kenzone hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting.
And now for the
designated
Jays,
hitter,
Ernie Clement. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. So up next for Toronto, Dustin Harris. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Not
Counts
close
1-0.
with that one. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Sometimes
1-1.
being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline. Safe at 3rd.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball. And
Pitching for
The
Seattle.
left-hander on now. Taylor
Number 60.
Saucedo.
And he's
Taylor
coming in to pitch on
Saucedo.
4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Two on, 1 out. Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Polanco. They get 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Blue Jays 10 and the Mariners 2. Back now in
Leading off
Toronto.
for the
New
Mariners,
inning getting
second
started.
baseman,
And stepping in for the
Jorge
Mariners,
Polanco.
Jorge Polanco. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped, but foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Victor Robles. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
1
ball.
ball, 1 strike.
Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up here in the top of the ninth. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting,
And
shortstop,
here is J.P. Crawford. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. The shortstop takes the ball. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take